guys? So we're going to Holiday Beach today. We tried going, I was planning on going last night. This is the fifth race of the point series. And supposed to have a shootout last night, which got rained out. It seems like every shootout, every Friday night I've tried going to this year has gotten rained out. So still kind of sprinkling here at the house. But from the Weather Channel, you know, at Holiday Beach, which is around Tuscaloosa, it's not raining there, and all the rain should be gone even here after lunch. So, and we starting time trials at 3. So we're getting ready to leave here in a minute. But with the point situation, last weekend when we went to I-22, at first I thought, well, even on the schedule, it shows that was supposed to be a points race, but it wasn't. It was just a regular race, which we did no good at, did crappy at. And then, so this weekend is actually the 5th race of the point series. And the last time I looked at any points, they still ain't added anything from Steel, which we got rained out after the 2nd round. So I don't know if they're going to give anybody that won first or 2nd round any points or not. But last time I looked, I was 7th place, and I was 7 points behind first place. Well, us not having the points race last weekend at I-22 kind of messed me up, because they've announced that the last race will be I-22 September 23rd. Well, I got to work, so I'm going to miss the last race. So I really need to win tonight with my points entry. And I feel like if I can win tonight with my points entry, you know, and it's supposed to be double points, so if we can go 9 rounds, 8 rounds, give us from 16 to 18 points, I don't know, maybe have a shot at missing the last race and at least finishing in the top 3. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Still got to win tonight with my points entry, because I will be double entered, so it's possible I could take my 2nd entry to the finals and not my points entry. So, but it is what it is. I can't control it, so it is what it is when it comes to the races being put on weekends that I can't make it. This is our 2nd time going to Holiday Beach this year. The first time this year we actually won back in May. We won at Holiday Beach, and it was the first race of the series. And that's what's gotten me, you know, at least in the top 10 in points, was winning that first race. Because we won the first race, missed the 2nd race. 3rd race, we went out 4th round. 4th race, rained out after 2nd round. And this is the 5th race tonight. So, and last I looked, we were number 7. So we're gonna go see if we can turn some wind lights on tonight. We didn't turn not one wind light on last weekend. We plan on turning a lot on today. So let's go see if we can do it. Alright guys, so you saw that we had a pretty good night last night. Finally turned some things around, turned some wind lights on. It's been a little while since we've been able to do that. But me and 6-7 kind of on the same page a little bit last night. We did have some stuff going on. If you remember a couple videos ago, I talked about what our tires wore out. The driver's side rear tire, I say they were wore out. At that time, the inside dot was pretty wore, but the car was still running good and everything. I went ahead and bought brand new set of tires, had them here in the shop. I just kept running those tires, trying to get as much as I could out of them, because they're pretty expensive. But usually about 150 passes is where they start looking. Where they had 156 on them when I realized that inside dot was pretty wore. Well, I've done put probably 25 more passes on the car, and I hadn't really even looked at that dot again, and that's my fault. And I about screwed myself. I thought I did screw myself yesterday, because first pass, I felt it chatter a little bit when it left, and I just like kind of blew it off because it wasn't bad. It's a little chatter. First pass, track may not be there yet. Second pass, it chattered hard, and the car went left, and I had to bring it back in the groove. So then I got out, looked at it, and that inside dot is like pretty much gone. It's a little, a little bit where you can see where it was at, but it ain't there. So I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know what to do. Like, do I need to load up, go home? Do I need to try and point the car right a little bit? Because when it leaves, it goes left. Because if it's chattering, is it gonna be consistent enough with it chattering like that? So I just gave it a shot and went up there. First round, first entry, won that. Guy went red on me. I actually moved over a little bit in the groove, moved over to the right some in the groove. I moved over to the right some in the groove, and it helped. The car left pretty good. Didn't really chatter much that time. I actually picked the wheels up a little bit more, and a guy went red on me. So I ran all the way out, and I really can't remember. I know first couple passes it was 91, 90. Then it started getting to 89.6. It run fast. It went all night. It was 89.6. But then we had a couple cars breaking down. Right lane got oiled down a little bit. Track kind of went away after that. Fell back to a 91. So. But yeah, first round, I moved over. It did better. So I thought after that I was okay. I'm gonna be fine. I think I'm gonna be okay. Well, then second entry, I lost second entry, bought it back. I went red, I believe. Yeah, went red. Second entry was like 497 red, which I don't know where that come from really, because I think I may have went in deeper than normal. I don't know, because my box was set right. I ended up the next round after going red, putting some numbers in the box. Then I was like 20 on the tree. So then I pulled the numbers back out. Then I was back to 00 or low teen most of the time. But bought that one back in. Second round, first entry, I lost that one. So then I just had my one entry left. Won my second entry, second round. Then won third round. I'm trying to remember, I didn't get my notebook with me. I know the last couple of passes. Let's see, fourth round, I got thrown in the left lane. Which in the videos that y'all saw, you saw what the car run each round and what I had dialed and ratch times stuff. So, but I got thrown in the left lane fourth round, and I dialed it at 91, and I was 04. No, I dialed it at 90. I'm sorry. It'd been running. I ran a 90 in the right lane, high 90 in the right, and I was running a dragster and in the left lane. I can't see that well in the left lane. So, I just can't see as good in the left lane as I can the right. So I dialed it to run it all the way out. I dialed it at 90. I was 04 on the tree, and it run a 91 with a 4. So, but I won. The other guy was, I don't know, like 18 or something. I think he broke out. Probably broke out. I think he did break out. So 5th round, I had a bye run with my 04 light, and then that puts us at 8 cars. So at 8 cars, I had to run Mitchell Reeves. And it seemed, I've only run him twice this year. In the finals, back in May, at the race I won, I ran him, and I got him, beat him that time. So I felt like he owed me one this time. And he definitely was not the one I wanted to be matched up with at 8 cars. Because they matched us up, or paired us up at 8 cars from reaction time. He's definitely not the one I wanted to run at 8 cars. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But I had lane choice. I decided to take the right lane. I think he'd been running right lane. So I decided to take the right lane. I put him in the left, and my car been slower in the left lane. I was kind of hoping it would mess him up, but he actually ended up breaking out. So, which I dialed at a 91 in the right, and thinking I'm, pretty sure that it would have run a 90 in the right lane wide open, a high 90, which it would have. I lifted, I didn't look at the grid. I lifted 2 or 3 times, but I think only one good rip was before the finish line probably. And it run a 91 with a 2. So I put it dead on with a 2. I was 18 on tree, so I missed tree a little bit. He was 11. He ended up breaking out though. So I got the win there. Down to 4 cars. I had to run 450 dragster. He's put it on me before at I-22, so I knew that race wasn't going to be easy. Lost the lane choice. I went back in the left lane, which after being in the left already, I kind of felt like the left lane was a little slower, so it ran a high 90 in the right. I feel like I could run all the way out in the left and then run a low 91. So I had to put the 91 on it and run a 450 dragster. You're either going to run all the way out, or you're going to have a plan to rip it. Either one, because you ain't going to judge him. So, or I'm not going to be able to judge him. But I missed the tree. I didn't say I missed the tree. I was 16. That ain't terrible. And the car run dead on with a 1. So I was 17 total, which is not bad. He was 4 total. He was 03 dead 1. So, I mean, there ain't a whole lot, you can do with that. I can do with that. 16 dead 1 like I was wins 70% of the time. But 03 dead 1 is going to win a lot of the time, a lot more. So, and being 4 total, I wasn't even mad about that. Got down to 4 cars with the tires like they were, and able to make it work, and the car doing its thing on a chatter and tire every pass. I was happy. I mean, come home with almost $1,000, getting put out at 4 cars. I'm happy with the luck I've had the last couple months. I'm happy with that, so. But it's time to put some new tires on the car. So we'll do that and get it ready for whenever I can go again. Don't really know when next weekend I'll be able to go. I know it'll be at least a month probably. There is a Sunday, I think it's the 24th of September, a Sunday. If there's somewhere I could go, I may go. But other than that, it'll be October, be the middle of October, I believe, before I have a chance, unless something else pops up. But we about got us our second win of the year, but that makes our second semifinal appearance of the year. Well, third, counting the race I won too. But so we did good. But appreciate everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.